because it's been a while since you've been live here with me, and I never had a chance to
Yeah.
ask. I never had a chance to ask you about this fight because it happened about a month ago, and it was the 2024 knockout of the year. What did you make of Angelo Leo's devastating one-punch left hook to knock out Venado Lopez and probably ruin the duration of his career?
Well, I think that saying that we learned in boxing, that you told me boxing always humble you, and I think there was a perfect situation and a perfect world where you seen what happened when you run your mouth too much and somebody puts their foot in your mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like a plumber when he stuffs the sink when it's for not unclogging it and stuffing it so he shut the fuck up. That knockout was like beautiful. He basically said, "Fuck all you motherfuckers, you ain't shit, and you all didn't believe in me, but guess what? I believe in myself." And then you got another crying like a bitch.
Damn.
Yeah, and man, so I can't respect that. You know, and what I like about see the difference between Angelo Leo and Berlanga. I'm gonna tell you what the difference is. Angelo Leo got heart. Okay, if he's
Uh,
down, he got heart. And as long as you got heart and you go forward and you fight, and you can believe in yourself, you do it. Berlanga didn't do that. You know why? We don't talk about Berlanga anymore, but because he got intimidated by Canelo. Seriously. So, but
yeah.
Angelo Leo is it. That was a beautiful shot. Beautiful. You know. And I was so happy because I haven't heard jack about Venado after that. You might have heard he went to the hospital and this and that. You haven't heard shit from the management. I'm so happy that Angelo came out and did what he did, and that's not me trying to ride Angelo's dick and ba 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 and Angelo's this. Angelo, no, the proof is in the pudding. And he did what he supposed to do when he had all the odds against him, and people talking in the media and everybody else. He went in there and did what he supposed to do. And I thought Venado was a little bigger than him physically wise. I think so. I'm just really I'm gonna keep referring back to Belong because he makes me angry. But shout out to Angelo and Albuquerque. They did it right. Where he goes from here, I don't know because all the doors open up for him now, right?
Yeah, I think more than likely his next fight will more than likely be against his IBF mandatory, which is Tomoki Kameda from Japan, former bantamweight champion. He's been
Okay.
professional 40 plus fights, good fighter. All the other champions
Hmm.
are booked fights. Like Espinosa's fighting Obasi in December in the rematch. Nick Ball's fighting in next month in October. So I'll
Yeah.
ask you. I'll ask you this. Of the champions, the guys currently champion at featherweight, you got Nick Ball, Ray Vargas, Rafael Espinosa. Which of those guys would you want to see Angelo fight? What do you think is the most exciting fight?
Well, for the easiest path, it would be fucking Ray Vargas. Vargas was great at one time, and he's washed up right now. That's the fucking easy for him to win that fight, I think. And
So
that's just my own opinion on that. The toughest fight there, what was it? It was Ball. Who else was it? Ball and yeah, and who's the other two?
it was Ball and Espinosa, Rafael Espinosa.
Yeah, I'd say I think Ball. I think Ball, short, stocky, comes forward, puts a lot of pressure on you. I think that'll be a tougher fight, in my opinion, than Espinosa. Espinosa is a big name now because he won the belt from Ramisi and this and that. They actually, don't get me wrong, he comes forward and he fights and everything. But I just think the shots that Angelo throws to that liver and how he does his things, I think he will fold him up like a fucking hot dog. Done.
And
The reason I think,
Espinosa has a long torso as well, so a lot of body to hit.
yeah, but I just think that he will eventually Angelo will get on him. But with Ball's the constant coming forward with some power. He doesn't care. He's coming forward. He's pressuring you, and you gotta have to withstand that for a period of time. That's not going to be easy. First, he's short and he moves all over the place. He doesn't stay still, and I think that will bring challenges to Angelo that I'm not saying he can't overcome, but I just feel that'll be a better fight for him.
Okay.
I'll put this out there right now. Angelo can become undisputed in that weight class.
Ooh,
Easy.
talk to him, Pops. Tell how you feel.
Yeah, yeah, he become, and I'm not saying it again. I'm just telling you how I see it. I don't see, and one thing that I label about Angel, I mean, I know these are champions now. This guy's a two-time champion, and he's always had the odds against him. Espinosa with the Mexican fans behind him and everything. They glorify him. He just well deserved. I'm not saying he's not. You got Ball for the English with them riding him, whatever. And then you got Vargas, who was what, 2 or 3 time champion, whatever he was. So all these guys always have this qualification. One thing that Angelo does, he doesn't talk that shit. He doesn't. I mean, he's happy he's got one of the belts, but he continues doing his work day in and out in the gym, and I think it's gonna pay off against him. He's gonna wipe up that whole fucking division clean. Serious. I put my money on Angelo.
I'm with you, Pops. You know, I'm with him quite frequently in the gym and stuff. So I know what caliber fighter he is, and I think.
And
that,
I like Ball. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big fan of Ball. He's short.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I said I like Ball. He's short, stocky, and he comes forward. You know how I feel about them short guys that come in like that. So I like him. I think he's got a better shot than any other 2 guys. I honestly, I think Vargas is washed up now. I think his time is done. That's just my own opinion. I'm not trying to disrespect. But Espinosa, he's got. I'm gonna say what you say in one of your videos about Espinosa. No disrespect to him or any Mexican fighter. He's here for a short time and for a good time.
He's here for a good time, not a long time.
Yeah, for sure.
So we'll see how it goes. You know, featherweight's going to be real interesting because, you know, obviously all the guys that got belts, they're anxiously trying to get in position so that when, you know, if Inoue comes up, you know, they can go ahead and fight Inoue because that's the biggest legacy fight you can have in your career on these weights because of what he's accomplished in boxing. And you know, obviously, I think Angelo Leo and Inoue do cross paths one day, and I get criticized for it a lot because people think I'm being biased because he's my friend, but I think Angelo has what it takes to give Inoue a great run for his money and beat him. What do you think, Pops?
Like I said, what I'm going to say again, Angelo's not much of a talker, but he does all his talking in the ring. And one thing that I've seen from Angelo in my own eyes is, yo, man, I never seen they really you ever watch NFL football where they have all the films and everything? These motherfuckers are 20 watching, watching videos, and he's very astute to all that, and he's on it. He doesn't talk a lot, but you see what happened when you talk a lot, you get to knock the fuck out like Venado did. So keep on talking. That's what I put in one of my comments. Keep on talking, keep on hyping, but he gonna knock that shit out of you. Keep on yapping, and you can knock the fuck out with your teeth on the other side.
Correct.
That's just me saying it. But
Venado wasn't the first one this year to get knocked out like that. I don't think he'll be the last moving forward. So we'll see how it goes, Pops.
I always say
Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you have to see by your actions speak louder than your words, and you can make a statement and an example, and that's what Angelo did. Angelo could easily go in and just fold it with all the pressure and everybody hyping up this guy that Espinosa's gonna do this. Don't get me wrong, he fought a great fight with Romisi, but Angelo is no Romisi. Romisi is no Angelo. Angelo's a 2-time champion. Let's get that clear. That's above. I don't care what people tell me. Oh, that's past. No, he's a 2-time champion. And go ahead. What you saying?
In 2 weight classes, I'm saying.
Yeah. So you can't just sit back and don't disrespect that. And I just thought that sometime Venado got caught talking over the hype, and he paid for it.
Correct. Shout out to my guy Hand History Vault. He says no matter how flawed Venado was, Leo does deserve credit. Most of us thought Venado's aggression would be enough to take out Angelo. And Venado was flawed, and I said that for a long time. But, he still was a guy that was champion and defended his belt successfully 3 times. So he did something right. You can't just downplay him. So,
no. I'll just say one thing. I didn't think that the way he knocked him the fuck out and the way he had him out cold like that, I knew he could hit. I knew Angelo could hit. But I didn't know he had that fucking Albuquerque power.
I keep trying to tell everyone that at featherweight he's a different fighter than he was at 122. If you keep judging him from the fighter he was at 122, you're gonna keep getting surprised over and over and over again. And what's crazy is, and I'm not trying to be cocky here, I'm telling you guys as somebody that was there with Angelo and Miguel and the whole team every night at camp, film studying, we didn't even get a chance to do everything we wanted to do in that fight.
Mm-hmm. And I'm gonna put it also like this with Leo. Leo, he came in there and like I say, he showed out what he had to do, but he also people didn't see if people can't still believe in Leo, it works out better for Angelo. You know why? Because it doesn't matter what you say. You already know what he's already done, what's he accomplished. And I seriously believe you keep not putting your money on him, uh, uh, you're gonna lose. You're gonna lose.
So there's that
I'm riding with him. I'm riding because he's humble. He's humble. He doesn't talk too much.
Shout out to my guy Keenan KTV.